it'll definitely, can you hear me? It'll definitely be warm-up or something because they're screwing with the score. Well, that's kind of what I'm looking at in here as well. Need to get it up first. Oh, that one? Yeah. Seven. David. 7.
Indeed, the Sultana brand Hockey 1 competition coming along soon. But tonight we're at Perth Hockey Stadium for, it's actually round 15 of the Women's Premier League competition. I'm Dave Christensen, Jace Gabriel's with me. Round 15, but they're playing a round 3 game essentially.
Yeah, look, interesting. interesting setup where we had some players missing through COVID.
Health and safety protocols.
Yeah, that's right, health and safety. So, yeah, a bit of a make-up game, but Tuesday night hockey, why wouldn't you be here?
So the game tonight, if we look at the ladder, this is 4th versus 6th. So they're still very much in the hunt for finals, both teams. You're part of the Vic Park coaching setup, so you know your ladies very well.
I do. And this is an important game for them tonight. They are obviously a couple of games behind, but a win tonight puts them further away from North Coast Raiders, who they also have to play a make-up game against. So really important for the Vic Park girls tonight.
And Suburban Lions not out of it. If they can snap this streak, because they've played 13, they've only won 4. They're a better team than that.
Yeah, I agree. Some really good youngsters in their team, some of whom represented the under-21s in the recent national tournament for that age group. So they're going to look to really want to take advantage of a bit of youth, but a bit of experience they've got out there tonight as well.
So the last game was against UWA. Narrow loss, just 2 goals to 1. And for Vic Park, their last game was against Curtin, a pretty good 2-0 win. Very quickly, let's look at their team lineups, starting with Vic Park. And boy, there's some star power missing, isn't there?
Oh yeah, look, the four Hockeyroos currently away at the Commonwealth Games. Jane Claxton, Georgia Wilson, Carrie Somerville, and Alicia Power add a lot of talent to this group, but. They're also going to be they're also going to have some great juniors, but Amy Lawton is also missing for subs, who's also at the Commonwealth Games representing the Hockeyroos.
So all in readiness, both teams are out there now. Looks as if it'll be Suburban Lions in their change strip of yellow tops and black skirts and an impossible to read white number on their back. I'm not sure who designed that, but they knew nothing about television, I've got to tell you. Well, it's a shocker.
We apologise in advance if we mispronounce names and players tonight, but it is a little bit difficult to see those numbers, but fingers crossed we'll pick them up by the halfway point.
It's an absolute shocker. Reminiscent of Argentina when they wore the blue and white stripes and they had white numbers on their backs.
Yeah. Clothes designers.
And it took ages to get them to change to black numbers on a white square. They hated it. Okay, umpires for this game. Sarah Allenson and the wonder kid, Brodie Foster, closest to our cameras. Brodie Foster, who's just come out of the National Under-21 competition as the leading scorer, player of the tournament and a gold medalist. He's also a Premier League umpire. What else can he do?
Oh, he's everywhere you look at the moment, and why not?
So these teams will take just a little while to feel each other out. Harriet Collins out there on the sideline. Katie Clark. And one of our regular co-commentators out there tonight as well for Suburban Lions, Ashley Nelson.
Yeah, looking forward to watch Ashley play. She's got some important watches I've heard from her local television network, Channel 10 here in Perth, wanting to know how she goes. So look out for the news in Perth tomorrow.
Nicole Enslin, dispossessed. Maddie Fenwick works her way towards the circle. Not as purposeful as she might have wanted. And that's a fairly hopeful clearance, which is going to turn the ball straight over again to Vic Park. Held here, Sarah Hasselham. Now a chance to move forward for Suburban Lions. Setting a stretch for Maddie Banfield. Keeps it in. Did well, dangerous, and just able to earn a free hit in defence.
Yeah, she's quite a fast player, Matilda Banfield, so good run along the baseline there, just couldn't get the connection in the circle.
Hannah Smith sets her off again. This time it's a little too far away. And if you're not watching in Perth, I can tell you it is bitterly cold. It has been horrendously wet and ridiculously windy here today.
It seems to have held off just a little bit for the game, so I hope it does for the sake of the girls out there, because it's not a pleasant night to be playing hockey.
He says, touching wood. So forward they come again. Suburban Lions once again. It's Banfield, Matilda Banfield, who trots away now, having won the ball at the side. Vic Park with everybody back on or behind the 23-metre line. Oh, good work. Kept it in play. And just able to scramble it away as Hasselham.
That was well done by Emma Reid in the Vic Park defence, just jumping in front of her striker, allowing to make the intercept and clear it over the sideline.
Emma Reid, of course, the daughter of former Australian coach Graham Poss Reid, now coaching India at the Commonwealth Games, and shot on goal is well wide.
Another good play there by Suburban Lions. They again going down the baseline, entering the circle in a dangerous position. Unfortunately, just not able to get that ball across. Probably want to see that go to the back post.
Absolutely.
I think there was a player open there too. So
there were two of them, actually.
Potentially missed opportunity there for Suburban Lions.
So Vic Park, they come into this in fourth position. Do they come into this thinking we need to win this because we want to get further away from North Coast Raiders in fifth, or do they come into it thinking it's just another game?
No, Phil Holbert will definitely be a competitive player, competitive coach, so he'll definitely be wanting his team to play well tonight and stretch away from the pack and hopefully secure their spot inside the four.
Just taken out of play by Nicole Enslin. Corner ball one, long corner, so it goes back to the 23-metre line. Hasselham defers to Renee Rockcliffe. Rachel Frischer, a couple of years ago, won the Charlesworth Medal as the best player in the competition.
Yeah, she's just come back from a serious hand injury, so it's great to see her back. Now working with the Hockeyroos setup as one of the development players, so she's going to be important for Vic Park tonight.
And of course, speaking of Charlesworth medalists, Vic Park have done fairly well there, haven't they? Rachel Frischer in 2019, Jane Claxton in 2020. And you go back to 2014 and you've got Georgia Wilson winning it.
Yeah, all obviously bar Jane, who came over from South Australia, products of Vic Park's junior program. So great to see the girls working through that junior program and now representing the club at the first grade level.
And speaking of junior programs, Jane Claxton, the product of a very good junior program at the Burnside Hockey Club in Adelaide.
Absolutely.
So forward comes Suburban Lions again. Wow.
Dangerous
That wasn't
ball.
a bad cross.
No, not at all. I think that's Georgia Dowd out there, their leading goal scorer. So great ball across. It's hard to get those out of the circle as a defender, so you almost have to just deflect them away.
Luciana Gallimberti, former Italian national squad member. Ashley Nelson over the ball. And a chance here. And again, it just needed to come back to that player on the spot.
Yeah, probably not a great option there, but how was she by herself out in that far right? Some probably weak defending there from the Vic Park girls. Can't allow someone so free on the back line.
Gallimberti again. Charlotte Owens forward ball cut out. You can actually hear the strength of the wind through the effects microphone.
Must be like you might be able to catch the trees at one of the break, but they are swaying heavily from side to side.
It is blowing a gale here again. Midway through the first quarter, still no score here. Michelle Harvey plays it out over the sideline. Wasn't the intent, but that's where it ended up. Vic Park again. Just forced back into their defensive quarter.
Soaking up. Sorry, I was just going to say, sorry, Dave. They're soaking up a lot of pressure here at the moment. Suburban Lions are going to want to take advantage of this attacking period they've got.
Umpire Sarah Allenson telling them that it has to be inside the 23, which means it couldn't be played directly into the circle. Away come Vic Park again. Just missing a bit of connection there.
Yeah, just still finding their feet a bit in this game. Haven't probably handled the ball very, very well. But thankfully it is still early and no goals against for the time being.
Jolie Satorio leaves it. Charlotte Owens. Nelson. Still going. Falls the way of Emma Reid.
This is Satorio there winning the free hit. As you may be able to see the rain starting to come across the field.
And it is fairly coming down here now. Won't be pleasant for the ladies out there. Hasselham earns the free hit. Oh, big stick check. Not called, not paid. Callum Birdie again. Those bright red shoes. She's industrious, isn't she?
Yeah, absolutely. Taking on the contest.
Caitlin Klajic, dispossessed. As forward they come. Maddie Fenwick finds Katie Clark. Miss Q is penalised as being dangerous. And that was a promising looking move.
It was. Probably everyone got a little bit too far away from Clark there, and meant that she had to try to play the longer ball into the circle and just miscuing. It's good play.
Nicole Ensign. It's gone the other way.
Some good tackling by Vic Park defence here is keeping them in this game. Suburban Lions looking dangerous coming forward. It's a good ball.
It's not bad, is it? Fenwick, Maddie Fenwick. She's got support. Oh, well read. Guess who?
Oh, that's experience, isn't it?
Ash Nelson saves the day.
In an unusual role for her as the last defender.
We don't have to run as much. There you see it. Look, she read that brilliantly, didn't she?
Oh, I think Ash is probably the person in past times that would have been looking for that pass, so she knew exactly where it was going to go.
Alana Tulip opts to leave the free hit at the side for Frusher, Rachel Frusher. Once again, Harriet Collins, corner ball, so it'll come back to the 23. Frusher again. Hasselham. Deflects the Vic Park's advantage, and again Nelson just pops it away.
Not the best ball. Going into the centre midfielder there, just had a lot of pressure and probably wasn't as flat as what Sarah would have liked.
Corner ball again. No. Yes, it is a corner ball. Umpire Brodie Foster there. Well controlled, Collins.
Reid there, picking it up, just coming outside the circle. Probably would have liked to do a little bit better with that shot, just going out to the left and trying to hit the tomahawk shot. Probably had a little bit more time and a pass, but that's okay. They seem to have won the ball back here on their attacking 25. Michelle Harvey is going to be on the ball, leaving it for Reid.
Harvey again. Pretty well defended by Georgina Dowd. Repeat.
It's well done.
She's earned it. Penalty corner 1.
Some good stick skills in there by Harvey, just getting it through the legs of Nelson and creating the obstruction for her to go and get it again. So first penalty corner of the night for Vic Park. You'd probably say against the run of play. They haven't had a lot down here.
So Reid to inject from the baseline. Goalkeeper Caitlin Cooper and 4 of her fellow defenders. It's off a foot. Rhea Ward.
Just having a bit of communication here. They think it might have been off a stick, but it's going to stay with the original decision of hitting her foot. Another penalty corner.
See if they change batteries, shall we?
It's a break there by the defensive team, meaning one of their players is going to have to jog back to the halfway line.
And that makes it tough because all of a sudden you're defending with a goalkeeper and 3. Just wide. You'd probably want to do better with a goalkeeper and 3, wouldn't you?
Yeah, opting to go for the hit from the top of the circle, and the ball, if you're choosing to hit, it needs to be at backboard height or lower, and I think that one may have just gone over the top.
Here's a chance, Banfield again. And did that go out? Yes, it did.
Oh,
well seen by Sarah Allenson,
well
the goalkeeper, the umpire.
Very close, very close.
Yep, there it is.
In blue, we can see the line there.
Yeah.
Great call. That's a good ball too, down the line.
Here's a chance. Kayla O'Sullivan is on. Needed to do more.
Had the right idea though. Was trying to hit Harriet Collins, who was getting to the penalty spot.
Umpire Brodie Foster wants to have a word.
I think Harriet Collins might have just had a whisper in his ear saying, I think it hit her foot. That's what it seems like the Vic Park girls are.
Just asking Sarah Allenson, and yep, there you go. Question well asked.
Well, it's good when you can ask it in a nice way to the umpire. You get a nice result.
Especially to Brodie.
Yep.
So penalty corner number 3. Just the single battery this time. 5 defenders back behind the goal line. Will they go for a deflection here? Oh, first you have to trap it. So general play again. Oh no! Jamie Thomas had it spent before she got it.
They actually worked it quite well. Obviously the mistrap there, but a nice pass by Rockcliffe to Frusher, and then Frusher out to Thomas. Just probably thinking of where she was going to hit it before she trapped it.
Last few seconds of the first quarter. Still no score here.
And Renee Rockcliffe feels like she's probably been a bit hard done by in this quarter. A few stick checks that haven't been awarded her way.
Nicole Enslin sends it to the other end, and that'll send us to quarter time. And I reckon they'll be glad to come into the, well, not the sheds, but under the cover.
Yeah.
Hasn't been pleasant out there.
Huddle together and get a little bit warmer.
Bring it in.
Let's see if we can hear
Go, bring it in.
what's being said by Phil Hulbert, the coach at Vic Park.
Lifting up. Thanks. So just a few things. Reactions really need to improve. Yep, they got the jump on you right from the word go, and our reactions took probably 5 to 10 minutes to get into that game. You see that when we got that ball and we throw it into space and you're rolling on it, like that last play, we're going to get really good outcomes. But we just got to keep throwing that, and you've got to do the work to get to those spots. Yep. So you've got to get forward. The person that has got the ball on the sideline, the other person has to get forward of the ball all the time. A little bit. We didn't have a lot of possession in that part, so when we do get the ball in that front third, trying to win some multiple free hits would be great. Yep. Keep that ball locked in that front third. Right, go.
Recognising there Phil Holbert, probably the slow start to the game for the Vic Park team. Just their reactions were a bit slow and probably trying to get a little bit warm, let's say. But they worked themselves back into that game, and he's wanting them to play the ball down the line into the space and try to get to those areas as the forward group, and then really clamping down and keeping it in their front third. So we're underway.
Second quarter underway. Gallimberti immediately. Luciano Gallimberti. Cut out there by Matty Fenwick. To no avail. Umpire Brodie Foster there, joined on the whistle tonight on the far side by umpire Sarah Allenson.
Another turnover there. Probably going a little bit too long, the Suburban Lions team.
And while it may not be obvious on screen, it's starting to be there, it is fairly bucketing down out there.
Looks like it's coming sideways a bit.
Just kept in at the side and then turned over. Satorio throwing it forward in hope. Vic Park able to reset.
Nelson again.
And again, just not making the connections. It's interesting, you'd say that Vic Park probably had the better of the first quarter, and yet Lions had more scoring opportunities that went begging.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. They came back into the first quarter quite well, Vic Park, but some golden opportunities early while they were still probably a little bit asleep. As you can see the rain there. It's coming down.
It is a shocking night here. Very trying conditions. Chance now for Banfield again. Cooper just pops it clear.
It looks like that heaviness that it's just a little bit annoying as it comes down a little bit harder now.
I said Cooper, of course it's Kate Lockley in goal back there. And this amount of rain is going to be a test of the drainage on the pitch, because it's been raining all day here. Really, really coming down hard.
Yeah, absolutely. As this pitch gets more water on it, it's going to create a few puddles around it and make it quite a different game of hockey to play.
You'd be hoping for it to go over the back line, wouldn't you? So it slows you right down. Free hit won by Enslin. Nicole Enslin leaves it for Satorio, and again they just need to get onto some of those that are on that spot.
Yeah, great ball into the circle, the crash or the chaos ball into the circle, and I think it was Chilwell there, got in front of her defender, just couldn't get that extra touch. She makes
dispossessed. And again, that's just that. See how slowly the ball moves when it gets onto those sodden areas of the pitch. No puddles yet, so that's a good thing.
Certainly is. It is going to be quite heavy underfoot though, so the ball's probably not going to move as quickly. They going to want to get it a little bit off the ground.
Chance here, Collins, Harriet Collins, Michelle Harvey.
It's a good tackle.
Yeah, well defended again.
Sullivan was away. Needed to be a clean tackle there.
Corner ball, so it's back on the 23, just out of picture. That's how you get it off the ground.
The old undercut type slice ball, cleared by Ashley Nelson.
Jamie Thomas, lots of room. Ball outside, Hannah Nolder. Renee Rockcliffe. This is Chloe Buzzer. Outside she goes to Collins, Harriet Collins. Corner ball one as the rain eases off.
Much better lead up play there by Vic Park, just getting it to their centre midfielder in Renee Rockcliffe, and then out to their inside forwards as the ball comes across. Brilliant ball.
Oh, that's going to get pinged as dangerous.
I can tell you, this is a night that you probably don't want to get hit on the body.
No, anywhere. As hard as you're working, your hands and your fingers stay cold, don't
Yeah,
they?
they certainly do. They certainly do.
So Lions just sagging back. Happy to let Thomas bring the ball forward.
You can see Vic Park playing with the 3 defenders, pushing an extra one forward into the midfield, trying to create the outnumber there, but the pass down the line goes over the sideline, although retained by Frusher.
And tripped. Nothing malicious in it. Chance baseline. Sullivan was in there. And umpire Brody Foster has seen a foot. A foot from one of the Vic Park players. So the defensive free hit once again to Lions as Ash Nelson gets them moving sideways.
Nice little run again by O'Sullivan down the left-hand side baseline.
Gallen Bertie, great turn.
Yeah, she probably didn't get involved as much in the second part of that first quarter, so very skillful player. They're going to want to get her involved a little bit more.
Hardigan's ball back. Gallen Bertie again. Early ball forward. Big chance here. This is Katie Clark. Oh, great tackle. Terrific tackle.
Very good tackle. Very good tackle, Jolie Satorio. Clark just held up there by Satorio nicely, and she just reached the reverse side of her stick in and was able to play it onto Clark's foot.
Henslin, distributing, but just out of reach. It's gone past Hannah Smith and given Vic Park possession deep in attack again. Midway through the second quarter. Still no score in this game. Gallen Bertie facing up, unable to trap it. Rockcliffe went for the chaos ball, didn't come off. Gallen Bertie, stick checked as she came out by Michelle Harvey.
You feel this game is just going to be a little bit scrappy for most of it. It's just those last little skill executions that's going to win results for either team.
Nelson penalised for the second challenge. Rockcliffe and 16-yard defensive hit.
Yeah, Vic Park just probably not holding it in their front third as much as Phil Holbert probably would like at the moment. just, again, the skill execution of being able to make the trap or a good pass.
It's off the body. Satorio. Long toss over the top, just out of reach. Still they have it deep in attack. And again, reset. Got to do more than that. Kalajic. Caitlin Kalajic. Now a chance to put a cross in. Satorio found a foot, did she? Rachel Frusher. First penalty corner of the game for the ladies in yellow tonight.
Yeah, much better movement of ball there. Satorio finding the ball on the player on the back line. Just a mistrap, but it was enough to have Frusher off balance and hitting her foot. And first penalty corner for Suburban Lions. Looks like Nelson is setting up on the only battery. Satorio pushing. It's a good save.
Yep.
Didn't log like I think we've spoken about in previous games, but luckily it went straight at Kate Lockley. Geez, I love that.
She got some lift on it too.
Yeah, I love that stick trapping technique. The vertical style, which is something that we don't see very often these days.
You've got to be confident, don't you?
Good tackle there by Jamie Thomas. Releases to Alana Chulip.
Sideline ball for Vic Park again. Oh, that's not a bad ball. Big chance here. Maddie Fenwick. One out. Nelson. Again.
Brilliant. It was a one-on-one contest, and I think she's won all of them tonight for Suburban Lions. So Vic Park are going to have to get a new tactic if they're running at Ash Nelson. Maybe try to go around her rather than through her, because she's picking them very, very well tonight.
Do you know what? I think that's the first time she's taken the self-pass too tonight.
Yep. Oh, they're away.
There's a chance. Oh no, they needed to do more. Maybe Vic Park have done it for them. Stopped again by Lockley. Frusher able to tidy up, is she? Takes it to the baseline and is stick checked. Wins the defensive free hit.
Oh, lucky there. Very lucky there. Great tackle by Hannah Nalda on the initial entry into the circle, and then just giving it away here. Georgia Dowd picking it up and probably didn't get a good enough shot away.
No, that probably should have been roofed into the net, shouldn't it? Shoulder high.
You don't get those opportunities very often.
I'll go back to go forward here. Try to move it around. Out on the fat side. Much more room out there. Again, the chance to run at the defence. And again, the defence has come up trumps.
Oh, well done.
How good is that?
Well done by Harvey. It's a good chase.
Yeah.
Banfield was looking dangerous, carrying the ball with a little bit of 3D skills or the lift. She gets it again, Banfield.
One-handed, kept it in. Frusher is there.
This game's just rocking backward and forward at the moment. Vic Park had a bit of ascendancy in the first part of this quarter, and subs now taking that over.
Obvious foot. Caitlin Kalajic opens up the field again. Hannah Smith. Clash of bodies. Lions free hit again. And is there a block there? Not according to the umpire.
Dowd just trying to take the free hit quickly to get in the circle.
90 seconds to half-time. This is Katie Clark. Has numbers ahead of her. They've got the numbers. Here's the chance. Oh, not taken. Not taken.
It's a golden opportunity.
Closed down by the goalkeeper, Caitlin Cooper.
They almost had too much time. The defenders just didn't come to Clark, and she was able to carry all the way into the circle and fed a nice ball on the angle to O'Sullivan, Kayla O'Sullivan, and she just missed that first trap. Just probably wasn't clean enough, and allowed Cooper into the contest, and she makes the save. On tough nights like this, you have to take those opportunities.
And the rain is coming in sideways again. I hope somebody's got a nice warm drink for the ball kids tonight.
Absolutely. Absolutely. They are doing it tough. Not able to move as much as what the players can.
No, it's not pleasant. Last 20 seconds. Beautifully done by Collins, Harriet Collins. One last chance with 8 seconds remaining. Somebody just screamed, "Get it in." And the umpire's going to pull that back because the ball was rolling when she took it. And that'll take us to half-time. Well, an entertaining game. They haven't made the connections they need either side at the moment, but Vic Park have probably had the better of the game, although still Suburban Alliance have created opportunities.
Yeah, some big moments for both teams. Two great opportunities, probably each, to try and score, but unfortunately to no avail.
Let's go sideline with Nick Neary.
Thank you, boys. Got Sammy Pross injured at the moment, but doing your work on the iPad this evening. How are you finding the game? You loving the conditions?
Oh, it's great. It's perfect. I think we should have probably scored two early ones, to be honest with you. But I think Vic Park, they're doing really great to try and enter the baselines, which obviously in this condition is much better than trying to enter the top of the circle. So I think it's a pretty fair game, to be honest.
A game you guys haven't won in a while. In fact, it's actually 1,500 days to the day since you last won this fixture. With those couple of early scares, do you reckon you guys have got a chance to bring this one in?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Well, what's the plan for the second half then?
Oh, I can't tell you on camera.
Fair enough, Sammy. Keep it all close to your chest. Enjoy the second half.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Back to you, boys.
Thanks, Nick. That's a great stat, isn't it?
I love that. I love that.
Well done. We'll be back with the second half very shortly as the players try to dry out, at least temporarily. And welcome back to a very wet and windy Perth Hockey Stadium. Halfway through this Women's Premier League game between Vic Park and Suburban Lions, and it's 0-0 between the teams placed 4th and 6th respectively on the table. Second half underway. Vic Park in the darker strip, attacking the goal to the left of screen, getting us underway. What's the tactic for the second half, Coach?
Look, I think it's the front, probably the front circle or the attacking circle for both teams at the moment. Both have had some really good opportunities, but just been a little bit poor with their final skill execution. So both teams are going to want to increase that or get that better for this second half. That's the ones we were talking about.
They're the ones that sting, aren't they?
They certainly do. Much, much more on a colder night.
Loose ball across the circle and the chance for Lions to come forward again. That's going to go over the baseline, and that'll be a defensive free hit. What was once called a 16-yard hit, now 15.2 metres.
Metric terms.
They've got to come up with a name for it, don't they?
They do, yeah.
The International Hockey Federation. And of course the size of hockey pitches is never going to change because they were built within 100-yard confines.
Turned over there by Emma Reid.
Georgina Dowd battling for it there. And well defended by Michelle Harvey once more. Frusher finds some space out on the right-hand side. Kind of end-to-end stuff at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah, no one's really been able to hold enough possession.
Sarah Hasselham, she really is solid.
She has been brilliant for Vic Park this year, and another display of how good she's been, just calmly working the ball up the sideline. As the ball is turned over here, the overhead danger free hit. Fortunately, Vic Park player within the 5-yard radius of a Suburban Lions player.
Well, that was pretty good work by Lions up until that pass. Oh, great. Galen Bertie. Oh, fantastic turn. May have tried to do just a wee bit too much.
She's dangerous. She's certainly dangerous. Both teams just turning the ball over too much here. Just trying to work their way into this second half.
Ash Nelson, happy to go back. They'll find Galen Bertie here in midfield. Nice again.
Little stir of the pot to change directions. I like that.
Really good. Really good. Good to watch. Nelson. So Georgina Dowd certainly looking the most dangerous of the forwards out there at the moment.
And so she should. She's scored 9 goals this year for the Lions. Their most prolific striker.
Good ball. Space outside on the left, time to turn if you wish. No need. Working away into the circle again is Dowd and swept away.
She did well there. She did well. Just that again, that final pass just wasn't really clean enough, and it allowed Vic Park to clear it from the circle.
Line was the call, and it was a good one too from Maddie Fenwick. Gee, she's got some revs there. Great pace. Raised ball, not dangerous, well umpired. Frusher able to tidy up here. Eases it right. This is Harvey. Takes on Nelson. Works her way to the baseline. Strong wrists, good control, and the goalkeeper just able to keep her out.
Yeah, great run down the baseline there, just going left to right and carrying it around Nelson. Slowing herself down here, which is perfect, but just not sure about that last decision.
Caitlin Cooper just had to stand there.
Yeah, would have liked that to come back for a tap in, but they still have the ball here, Vic Park.
Jamie Thomas on the left side of midfield, goes further left. Nolder, Hannah Nolder dispossessed here. And away comes Suburban Lions again. That's behind Gallenberti, made it tough for her. Gets it back. Melissa Hartigan goes backwards to make progress. Needed the dive to keep that in. Not the conditions for it tonight.
No, certainly not. Certainly not. Gallenberti is definitely looking the one that's just going to spring out of the box. He's done some really nice things, and I think if she's going to get forward, she could be the really dangerous option for Suburban Lions, I should say.
So the rain is coming down very heavily. I've got to say, this pitch is draining really well.
Yeah, it's been brilliant. I think probably one of the first tests it had this year. Hasn't been much rain around in Perth, but it's still looking as quick as what it would normally.
Props to my old mate Chris Carman from Benchmark Projects, who was the project manager on this.
And a
Great job.
Yeah, great job.
Harvey in a bit of space. Gallenberti just sees it out over the sideline, averts the immediate threat, then faces up to the second and does the same again. Corner ball, won by Rockcliffe. Crusher, not a clean enough trap to control it. Oh, well read by Hannah Nolder. Still they hold possession. No, they don't. Yes, they do. At the sideline.
Yeah, good touch there. Good touch there by Harriet Collins.
Oh, in front.
And very well run by Chloe Buzzer.
Important tackle, that one. Important tackle, that Kayla O'Sullivan just getting in behind the defence there.
Here's Gallenberti again. Look at this. That's hopeful. Just out of reach.
Oh, it's a wonderful ball.
Isn't
Wonderful
it?
ball. The ability to see that space and throw the overhead pass for her teammate. Banfield just not able to reach it, but fantastic ball.
So there was a men's game on here after this. Those two teams are probably in the change rooms now thinking, please make it stop. Loose ball at the back. Tidied up by Jamie Thomas.
Just going back and forth at the moment. No team able to really sustain some front half pressure.
Harvey should get the ball at the side and does. Great tackle, Gallenberti.
She's really working herself into this game, Gallenberti. She's going to be dangerous the more she touches it.
Bye.
Ball. Don't very often get to back into a play like that and get away with it, but it's worked for them. And they've got a penalty corner. They found a foot. Have a look at this. Now, you tell me.
Not quite sure on that one. The foot there. I'm not sure.
The backing in with your backside.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure she was trying to back in to keep control, but yeah, she did lose possession as well.
You're not
So
wrong.
Yeah,
Very lucky to get this.
15.
Might have been blindsided there, Brody Foster. Not able to see the full play.
So,
All good?
what can they do this time? And there's an attacker's foot. So a complex variation,
And play.
and it wasn't done at rapid pace either, was it?
No, I think just the execution was just a little bit behind Enslin there, and she couldn't get a really good shot
Thanks,
away
outside.
at Kate Lockley, but keeper standing firm and clearing it onto a Lions player foot.
Jamie Thomas. Sarah Hasselham. Ellie Nolder throws it forward again. This is Alana, I should say, Tulip.
Got to be trying to play the ball. On there's fine.
The voice you hear is that of umpire Brody Foster. So the conditions pretty miserable for umpires and ball kids as well tonight, aren't they?
Absolutely. I don't envy either of them.
Come on.
So they're making progress, metre by metre.
On the half line.
Jolie Satorio.
Sideline.
It's at the side,
Thanks,
says
Josh.
the umpire. Still a chance here. Chilwell. Ball inside.
Russia collecting again.
No danger.
No danger there, through players and all the way to the other end for a 16-yard hit for Suburban Lions.
Ash Nelson has Hannah Smith to her right. Decides to go route one. Go direct.
That's
That's better.
Play on. Play. There's nothing in it. Play on.
You can hear the response there
Why?
from Brody Foster.
Renee Rockcliffe. And in these conditions, being able to let play go like that is really good.
Absolutely, absolutely. Feel like just both teams are just almost there. They're just playing sort of between the middle two quarters of the field. It's not able to really make inroads into the circle and then sustain pressure. So is Vic Park going to try to get into the circle now?
Satorio again. Gallimberti, and they've just missed the connection there, which gives Vic Park another chance. Working across the baseline, loose ball, Nelson. Did just enough to ease it out. Satorio. Frusher in lots of space. Reed. Back to Emma Reed. Dangerous ball.
Well done by Harriet Collins. She's very, very good at just getting in front of her defender, and her touch just going wide of the goal. But great ball in by Emma Reed.
Whoop, turned over. Ellie Nolder. Advantage paid. The Lions defence did well. Again, they turn it over though. The overhead from Maddie Fenwick, out of reach of everybody.
Yeah, probably would like that one to just go across the field. So rather than going directly back into the play where most of the subs defenders were standing, go across the field and go to the open side of the field to allow yourself to run at the space, just like this.
Great bit of work back there by Emma Reid as a defender. Michelle Harvey. Gallen-Bertie. Satorio. Del Barillo, Natasha Del Barillo, held in the corner. Maybe just working their way to three-quarter time now, eh? Last few seconds. Needs to go in quickly, not going to. And that should take us to three-quarter time. And it does. So still no score in what's been an absorbing contest, played in really, really trying conditions. The wind and the rain have been unrelenting for the most part of this game. And the players, I think the missed connections are probably a result of that.
Yeah, I think so as well. It's tough conditions out there tonight, just wind and rain in your face all the time. So I think the team that's going to be able to execute in the circle with higher skill set is going to win this game.
Let's go down and listen to Lindsay Carlisle.
Okay, ladies. Yep. All right. Earlier pass. Quick, early passes. Okay, get onto the ball, take the free hits quicker, but keep possession of that ball, please. We can look for the transfer. It's there, it's on. That means people have to be in position and wanting the ball. Okay, when the ball gets out to KK, we're isolating her. So, Nick, don't go into the inside and cut off the line to Joels. Be on the outside. Give her two choices on the ball, okay? Keep building that play up defensively. Guys, just because I'm looking after one player and she's walking doesn't mean that it gives me the right to walk. Okay, play the game, please. All right, defend the game in the situation that's happening. Players need teamwork around them to make those tackles. Okay, if your player or your opposite player is being lazy, that doesn't give you the right to be lazy. Okay, play this game through in this last quarter. Let's go, girls, come on.
Very positive.
Yeah, I like that. It's trying to get some energy back into that group. Like Lindsay was saying, if your player's walking, then it doesn't mean you have to walk, which is brilliant. Trying to get some energy into the group and get energy around into your teammates that are playing with you. So look for them to really bring it in this final quarter.
And of course, Lindsay Wright, as Lindsay Carlisle, was a staple of the South African women's team for over a decade. Final quarter underway with Vic Park in the darker strip attacking the goal to the left of screen, and no score after 45 played minutes. And see if they can change that, one of these teams, for the final 15 minutes of playing time. Satorio. Nelson. Well read by Harvey. In traffic, able to get out of it. Yes, she was, and earns the free hit from umpire Brodie Foster. It's a good transfer. Now the next pass important. What do they do from here? Ellie Nolder. Probably not enough.
Just couldn't break through. Just couldn't break through.
Georgina Dowd. Oh, and well done by Jamie Thomas. Terrific stuff.
She made a great tackle initially and then was able to carry the ball.
Ellie Nolder winning the free hit out there. So really important for both these teams to try to grab all 3 points here tonight if they can. Vic Park to give them a bit more breathing space in the battle for fourth position. And Suburban Lions need the 3 points just to stay in touch with the hope of playing finals.
Yeah, certainly going to be an exciting finish to this game. And you feel like it might just go a little bit more end to end as that ball's turned over in a dangerous position by Reed.
Dowd, and again, pretty solid defence. Gee, I tell you what, talk about terrier. That's amazing.
That's a great chase. Great chase by Georgina Dowd.
Big chance, penalty corner or advantage was paid. I reckon they might rather have had the penalty corner.
Oh, that's a brilliant opportunity, all created by Dowd.
Yep. Oh, well read, Gallimberti. Vic Park were away there.
Game's opening up.
They're still away. Fenwick. And penalty corner, they found the foot. Fenwick again, lots of running, lots of chasing, lots of persistence, and the reward.
Yeah, she snuck in over the on the substitution bench there and was able to get the ball and go forward, and then picked up the crumbs, I suppose, in AFL terms, and was able to get the ball again towards the circle, hitting the foot of the Suburban Lions defender.
So Emma Reed goes to the baseline. She'll inject the ball to the top of the circle. Two batteries there. Frusher and Hasselham. Frusher. Well run down. Another chance. Frusher didn't make the connection. Stick check gives Suburban Lions the defensive free hit they were after.
Great running, great first running. Brave to run nice and close. All stick. Well done. And then the follow-up by Frusher wasn't able to get good purchase getting towards the net. And she sends Maddie Fenwick away again. Well done by Del Barello.
Del Barello. Actually made it look effortless. There's the ball, must be mine. Yeah, there's a free hit. Has to be. Sartorio. She's been good tonight, hasn't she?
She has.
Jolie?
She has been very good.
Really has been a battle of the defences this game. And interesting that Suburban Lions have taken Gamberti back into the back 3 or 4 now.
Yeah, I feel like that what they're trying to do, from what I can see, is they've sent Ashley Nelson up into the midfield a little bit more, so expect her to get a lot more touches in this final quarter.
Speaking of, looking for touches, Suburban Lions not able to get one there. Still not able to. Frusher.
Play on.
Jamie Thomas, great control again.
Big Park defensive group, I think, just looking for some width earlier from their strikers there. Able to pass that ball across the field. Suburban Lions executing a fuller press, trying to keep Vic Park on the one side.
Free hit one by Rockcliffe, Renee Rockcliffe. Oh, untidy. Ash Nelson copped that, gets the free hit. And you can't do much about that from that range, can you?
No, just hope it hits you in a fleshy part.
Yeah. Nelson, former hockey-roo, not far off being a very, very good pass.
Fantastic vision. Saw the space open up there and wasn't able to connect. A brilliant pass across.
Just a reminder that the ladies in black are missing 4 of their most senior players who are away on international duty. Alicia Power, Georgia Wilson, Jane Claxton, Carrie Somerville. Suburban Lions missing Amy Lawton. And this really has been a great opportunity to Vic Park to bring up some of those younger players, and they're doing pretty well.
Yeah, absolutely. They're playing very well, and have done so for the last probably month, I would say, whilst the Hockeyroos are away on their World Cup campaign as well. So some good experience for some of the younger players in Fenwick and Alana Tulip. I feel the game is just slowly lifting up a level now. Both teams getting a little bit more desperate to defend and win the ball back to score a goal.
Gallenberti, neatly done, disguised.
It's a good tackle. Good tackle by Hannah Naldup.
Frusher, Rockcliffe, Harvey, Michelle Harvey.
Keep coming.
Good defending there. Good press by Suburban Lions. It's a good ball by Frusher.
Race in 2. Hannah Smith concedes the corner.
Thanks, Emma.
Frusher back to Emma Reid.
It's a good ball in. Collins just wasn't able to get in front. Wins the long corner.
Frusher goes route 1 again. Rockcliffe looking for a penalty corner, and she found one.
Did well there, Renee Rockcliffe. 2 defenders trying to chase to close her down, and was able to play the reverse little pass towards the circle and hitting the foot of one of the Suburban Lions defenders, Ash Nelson there. But she drew a crowd and was able to get a result.
So Rachel Frusher, number 7, has been to the sideline, and Phil Hulbert has told her, I suspect, what penalty corner routine he wants used, and she's now relayed that.
Probably going to expect a variation here.
Frusher, again, well run down, but
that's great
penalty
running.
Corner, yeah, so that's Charlotte Owens again.
She's quick, Charlotte Owens.
Retake. Yeah, that's never going to be a goal, even if it goes in.
Just a missed execution there by Frusher, looking to open hand slap that ball. I think she might have been looking for the deflection potentially, but just not able to execute as she would have liked.
Great slice hit out by Gallenberti. Now they're up with a chance. Needs to be trapped though. Just needed to be trapped.
Bye still. Bye still.
Done well, Banfield. The initial mistrap, and she ran it down. That's a good tackle. Just hitting the foot. It's good defence.
Yeah, well done by Hannah Nolder.
Both teams just trying to go a little bit longer now. It's a good contest. Well done by Nelson. Vic Park get the ball back.
Still they go. Rockcliffe feeds it outside Harvey.
Good touch. Collins was free in the circle there.
Corner ball. Frusher calling for it, gets it, quarterbacking from there. Reid. Too easily cut out. Banfield wins the free hit. Matilda Banfield. She really showed something in the first quarter too, didn't she?
Yeah, she's a very good hockey player, Matilda Banfield. Still only young. I think she's only 18, 17 or 18, but she's got some good pace and some good skills.
Four minutes to play.
Play on.
Katie Clark. That's going to come straight back. Oh, three of them mistrapped it, or missed it altogether. That's amazing.
It was a good ball. Good ball they were out there.
Wow.
A miscue from Emma Reid. She's given a chance to make up for that. And does. Galen Bertie, though. Now Owens, Charlotte Owens. Angela Chilwell, and again Reid is there. Instant replay.
Hey.
Owens. Danger. Lifted it straight into it.
Would have liked them just to come out of that area. It was quite a congested area. Try to get the ball out towards the defence and then across the field.
Oh, Emma Reid, a very, very tired hit. Chilwell. And runs straight into Renee Rockcliffe.
She's been very good tonight, Renee Rockcliffe.
It really has been a battle of defences, though, hasn't it?
Certainly has. Certainly has. Both have tackled very well, and both keepers have done well in at times that they've needed to. Is Kayla Sullivan getting out the back here?
On the burst. Galen Bertie got back there and has just done enough with support.
It's a good tackle by Nalda.
Ellie Nalda wins the free hit inside the attacking quarter here. Last 2 minutes of this game.
Yep.
Found a foot. Is it outside? Just millimetres outside. Taken quickly. Oh, what an amazing finish! That is incredible.
That's a fantastic goal. Fantastic by Maddie Fenwick there. She's actually poached that from the defender, just snuck in behind her, poked it through, and gave herself some space to get the reverse slide shot away, and puts it to the keeper's bottom right. Well done, Vic Park go up 1-0.
And that is going to give us a frenetic last 80 seconds, I reckon. All Vic Park have to do is hold possession. Kayla O'Sullivan. She'll be happy to hold it down there as long as she can. That was freakish.
Oh, that was brilliant. She's going to be an exciting player, Madison Fenwick.
There's Michelle Harvey. No rush to go forward. You just don't want to turn over possession here. Harvey again with support there. As the wind speed picks up, so too does the level of frustration for Suburban Lions.
Yeah, they're just not pressing out to go and get it and chase it. They've got the ball now, though.
Last 30 seconds. They've got to manufacture something. Cannot afford to lose possession here. Must go forward. Must create a chance. What are the prospects? Everybody streams forward, and that's not what they needed.
No, just a tired pass. I think you might have mentioned before, the defence have done a lot tonight. Charlotte Owens just pushing that one over the sideline, looking towards the direction of Ashley Nelson.
Rachel Frusher, happy just to play around with the ball. Well, that is a dramatic end to what had been an extremely tight tussle between two teams that have played in what started tonight as atrocious conditions.
Fantastic defence, both teams. Some brilliant defending, some great tackling, and both goalkeepers playing very well. But it was a small piece of individual brilliance by Maddie Fenwick, stealing the ball off a defender's stick and then able to put the ball into the back of the net.
Let's go down to the sideline. We have Nick Neary down there. Not yet. Not yet. I think he's looking for the goal scorer for us.
All good now, Chris Stiles. Steal it straight off you. Maddie Fenwick, a big late goal for you. Just exciting to get that one over the line.
Yeah, for sure. Couldn't be happier. It was a great team effort, so yeah, it was good.
Tell us about the conditions out there tonight. The pitch looked like it held up all right, but how were the players? How was the emotion?
Yeah, look, a bit windy, a bit rainy out there, a bit cold, but I guess it's a winter sport, so you have to put up with it. So
100%, yeah. On a Tuesday night, a little bit tough to rock up for, but all the players, I think you'll be happy with what's aspired here this evening.
Yeah, for sure. Wouldn't be anywhere else on a Tuesday night, so it's good to get the win. So yeah, it was good.
Well, Maddie, congratulations on the win and a big last-minute goal.
Thanks so much. Appreciate it.
Back to you, boys.
Good on you, Nick. Well done being down there for the 60 minutes plus time out. It was tough tonight. So a 1-0 win in the end to Vic Park over Suburban Lions, and that's exactly what they are after, just to give themselves a bit of breathing space in that 4th position on the ladder. For Suburban Lions, it really does make a finals appearance really tough. On behalf of Nick Neary and the crew here and Jace Gabriels, I'm Dave Christensen. Thanks for joining us. We'll catch you next time here at Perth Hockey Stadium.